Man, all right. What's going on, guys? This is Brian Turner, man. Welcome to another edition, man, of a Brian Turner Live. I'm trying to keep my little streak going right now, but man, here we are. I'm here, man. I'm eager to jump into some of these topics, man, that we got on the agenda for the night. Man, I got a couple of my buddies, man. Hopefully they get a chance to chime in. I know it's late, man. I got a nice little workout in today, man. Feeling energized. Like I said, I'm trying to keep a little consistency going with the live. So if you catching this on the actual live or the rebroadcast, man, make sure that you man press the like button, press the subscribe button, press the share button. I don't ask folks for a lot of things, but man, if you watching the video, man, it don't cost you nothing to hit that like button, man, hit that subscribe button, man. If you're on Facebook, man, hit that love button, man. Hit that love button for your boy. Cause I'm trying to stay consistent. So if you out there right now, man, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, man, just going into halftime. And it's looking bad for these guys right now. I ain't quick to jump out of the window, man. This is a battle of Minnesota kind of got them guys out of there early with with their series, and now you're looking at, man, Denver had a battle, got guys banged up left and right, and it's showing, man. It's showing this a different beast than the Lakers, man. This ain't that good old grandpa ball that you some of you guys have been familiar at looking at, man, when you're watching them Laker games, man. This turning into something real nice. So again, I'm Brian Turner, man, Coach Brian Turner, man. Been around the basketball game, man, since I was 12 years old. Been coaching basketball for almost 18 years around the game. So the things I talk about, the things I express as far as for the love of the game, I'm not critiquing a certain player. I'm not critiquing a certain team. And I think that any guy who's able to make it to the ranks of being a professional, man, he's paid his dues. But at the same time, man, this is a time, man, where a lot of folks say, man, the streets got to eat. So this is what we do, man. We have these type of conversations, man, around, whether if you're in the barbershop, you at work, you're around the water cooler, you're in the gym, you having these debates, you having these topics, man, come up, man, every day. So why not we do it right here live, man, on Facebook and on YouTube for for a little community, yeah, a little community building. Like I said, for um my next agenda moving forward is to kind of build community, man, around the sport of basketball, and just lending my ear, lending my opinions to folks. Hopefully it won't fall on deaf ears, but I feel like, that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to being around this game. So again, at 61-35, man, the Nuggets are looking real bad right now. Like I said, I'm not quick to jump out of the window saying like this series is over, but at the same time, man, it's almost it's looking like it's getting there. Okay. So just a little housekeeping note while we see how many folks we can get up in here, man, on a 10 o'clock on Monday night. Like I said, if you're listening to this, man, make sure that if you're watching it on Facebook, man, go over to YouTube, man, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check your boy catalog out, man. I got a lot of great interviews, man, from a lot of old legends, a lot of stories, man, that folks only told me on my broadcast. When you go out and you hear folks talk about their story and their life story, man, I learn a lot from just interviewing some of the legends that I've had on within the last 2 or 3 years on this podcast. So, man, go check the backlogs of all of the interviews that I have. If you're on Facebook, like I said, make sure, man, you drop a like or a love button, man. Hit the love button, drop a comment, hit the share button, man, to try to get this out. If you know anybody that's talking trash or think they know hoops, man, send it to them, share it out to them, because I'm waiting to just a little minute to kind of get this debate going with guys, man, just as far as what's been turned up the streets. And hip hop has been such a part of the culture, man. If you go to any gym, man, you 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be playing some type of rap music, uh, because basketball is a rhythm. When you go to some of these NBA arenas, the livest arenas are just playing music constantly because they know that basketball is a rhythm, man. That's one of the things that had me fall in love with this game, just as far as the rhythm of basketball, man. It's the hip things. It's what the hipsters are doing right now. So we're gonna get into that Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna get into that Drake uh, beef battle, whatever you want to call it, man. What side are you taking? You know, I've been going back and forth, kind of, breaking these guys' lyrics down. And at any given day, somebody could drop. I haven't been caught up on the latest. Hopefully, some folks can help educate me while we doing this, and they can kind of tell me, man, what's been going on, who's dropped something new, what do you think of the visuals that people didn't had that's then came out, or we gonna be hearing this stuff next year, or we gonna be hearing it even in the summertime, you know. That's one of the things I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to see if we actually are gonna continue to bump this. Now I know it's been some bangers going out. Um, hold on one second. It's been some bangers going out on real quick. Yeah, these guys had to come with the club bangers because I mean, it's one thing when you hear, uh, it's one thing when you hear the songs played in the streets on YouTube or whatnot, but it's different, man. When you hearing them played in the club, man. That's the crazy part about it. Hold on one second. I got some, man. One of my buddies, man. Let me see if I can get him on here. See if I can send this to him real quick. We're gonna invite some folks up and over. See what we got. Hold tight, hold tight. Hopefully, man, we don't get folks dropping out of here, but we gonna turn up real quick. We're gonna get this thing popping. Hold on one second. If I can get this going, let me see if it's we gonna copy this. We gonna go. We're gonna go here. We're gonna shoot this out. We're gonna see if some folks will chime in with me. Hold on. 314. See if we can get it this way. Boom. All right. So we'll give it a minute, man. We got some folks. I see some folks kind of chiming in a little bit. Let's see what we got. Shout out to my boy Fred, man. Let me see. Fred, hold on, man. I'm gonna send you this link, man. Jump on here for a second with me, man. What's up to Rob Hines, man? Appreciate you, man, chiming in, man. We talking some hoops tonight, man. A lot of folks' feelings are gonna get hurt, man, in this series. This is it's looking kind of ugly, man, especially for the champs. Like I said, I'm not counting them out. Uh-oh, is this who I think it is? Hold on, let me see. We about to get I'm gonna have to come out with the flame emojis, man. Let me see. Let's go. Coach Albert, what's up, man? Come on, chime in. Come on, jump on in here with me, man. Come on. We gonna talk because I wanna hear, man, folks. I want to be educated. A lot of times, like I said, I want to be I want to get put up to speed on what folks think because I'm in my little bubble. I'm not ashamed to say it. Like I said, I'm not in the streets like some folks are, but at the same time, man, I want to know what folks are chiming in saying about this battle. Hold on. Got see. All right. I think we can get it going. Hold on. I think all right, we're gonna get it going, man. I think I might have a co-host, man. Let me see if he ready. I'm gonna bring him up, man. So the guy I'm about to bring up, man, we gotta have a fire extinguisher next to the microphone, next to the speaker, because the last time, man, I was getting a whole lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, man, you need this dude up a little bit more." And I'm not gonna front. He know his stuff. But I think sometimes, man, I know he like to drink that Red Bull, man. Sometimes I think, man, he might be having a little something else in that can. But without further ado, man, there he is, my main man, DP. What's up with your DP?
What's up, P. Turner?
Can you
You
hear
hear
me?
me? I hear you. Can you hear
Hold
me?
on, let me see if I can get you going, man.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
You got to put your headphones in. You gotta
I got it in.
let me know. Turn your phone sideways, man. We about to get into this.
Okay. Hold up. B. Turner.
Oh yeah.
You got me?
Oh yeah. He up in here now.
What's up? What's up with it?
Can you hear me?
He said the host has to unmute your mic.
Man, I can't hear you, man.
You can't hear me?
Let me see.
Hold up.
There we
Hold
go.
up.
There we go. There we go. I
Can you
got you
hear me?
now.
You got
There
me?
we go. Ladies and gentlemen, man, the world famous man DP. What's going on with it, DP?
What up? What's up with it, coach? What's up with it?
Let's bring this in, man. Let's bring this in, man. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I got a lot to
So,
talk about tonight.
all right. So again, like I said, I got me a co-host. I'm just resetting the show real quick. We have as you can see, as far as on the title, man, we got, man, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, man. One of the great debates. I think this debate right here is you getting to the point where we've always talked about the GOAT conversations when it come to LeBron and when it come to MJ. Man, I think, man, within the last week, this is all you've been hearing. This is all you've been hearing folks talk about. This is all you've been hearing folks, taking sides, team light skin, team dark skin, West Coast, USA, like all these different things, man. So before we jump into the NBA talk, let me get your take on this battle. Are you up to speed? Have you been keeping up with it? DP, man, where are you at with this battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, Drizzy Drake?
Let me say one thing to you, B. One thing about that a light skin, dark skin thing, I didn't have no problem with the guys when they start having beef. But see,
Okay.
some of these guys take it a little too far. And what I don't like about it, I hope nobody don't get hurt off this
Right.
beef stuff. Because see, I don't know if you've been listening to it. The guys can start shooting some shots way below the belt. They calling each other pedophiles, talking about guys putting their hands on this. See, now you taking it from what was fun, which was rapping and the beef, like when Pac came back at Biggie, we hit him up and all stuff like that. But see, when you start going below the belt, it's like, how true is this stuff? I mean, is it
Right.
really
Here,
true?
scoot your screen down just a little bit, DP, so I can see. I got to get you in the thumbnail. Just scoot it down. Oh yeah, we got DP in the building, man. He kicking it, man. So go ahead. My fault.
No, I'm just saying, I'm cool with the battles. I'm cool with it. Y'all can go at each other all day. I ain't got no problem with that. But when you start shooting shots at each other and going below the belt and calling people pedophiles and talking about people putting their hands on people like that, now it's like it go from not battle rapping. It's about the time somebody really seriously getting hurt, man. I mean, how do you come back behind that and you start calling guys pedophile and start saying some other stuff? So I'm just gonna weigh it out and see what's the truth to it. Because Drake dropped something this morning. He came hard in the
Mm-hmm.
paint. That's one thing about Drake: lose, win, or draw. When it comes to battling, he can't sing, but Drake can go
Mm-hmm.
battle with you, battle for battle. So now let me see,
Mm-hmm.
his kids are gonna clap back either tonight or first thing in the morning. But I hope these guys get it back just on rapping and not you getting a little too personal with family members and stuff like that. I don't like that part of it. You know, I have no
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that part of right there.
So we talking about impact and influence. So I mean, you a man of a certain age to kind of you didn't kind of watch man hip hop grow from its infancy stage. Because back in the day, to believe it or not, for some of the young folks that's listening out here, rap music hasn't always been around. We got adopted into rap music based on the different elements of rap. So you kind of seen it at its infancy stage. As far as influence and impact, has this been one of the biggest rap battles that you can kind of think of? Because you got to think back in the day, I mean, LL Cool J, Cool Mo D, the
No,
Nas
no.
and the Pox and all of that. So go kind of give me caught up to speed on the impact and the influence as far as a culture in the whole, as far as where we've been to where we at right now.
Well, when you think about this, Coach, uh, when you talking about rapping, you talking about KS One, EPMD,
Mm-hmm.
B. Rakim, uh,
Yep.
Kumo D, and
Mm-hmm.
Slick Rick. You had
MC
those guys
Shan.
back. MC Shane, all low. MC Light. You got to throw the light in there. You got to throw the light.
Mm-hmm.
The light was in there. You know, and that those guys was actually they was going at each other, going at each other. Now today beef is like this beef right here, this battle between Lamar. And see, here the deal is that people don't really realize it too. It's not only Drake going against Kendrick Lamar. Drake going against other people too. Other people are
Mm-hmm.
firing shots at Drake. So Drake is not
Mm-hmm.
doing one-on-one. It's Drake against like 3 or 4 other guys taking shots at Drake. So it's like Drake trying to hold it
Mm-hmm.
down all by himself. So
Is it fair? Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead,
No,
go,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say, is it? No, I was gonna say, is it fair to say that it's the other way around? Because everybody been kind of shooting the shots at Drake for having all of the ghostwriters. So is it Kendrick versus the collective of everybody that's with Drake, or is it vice versa? Where I'm looking at it is just like, okay, it's one of those things where when we look at Drake and when we look at the impact that he has over music and business and the business of music, Drake is way bigger than just rap. You know what I'm saying? This man is an entertainer all across the board. So when I first
Right.
started listening to it, I was like, okay, all right, we got a situation where, they playing the dozens. And we all know back in the day when it's not about how true it is. If it's funny, the truth is going the funny part and the lie is going to spread way longer than what the truth is. All you got to do, I mean, it's the essence of your mama jokes. Your mama's so fat. Your mama don't have to be fat, but if it's funny, folks they gonna ride with it. But at the same token, Drake is like he's the industry. He is the industry. He got so many different elements that he can play with, and he can play dirty to where I'm looking at it like, okay, everybody is coming to the defense of Kendrick Lamar, making sure that all right, if you got a beef with Drake or had a beef with Drake, here you go. Get at him. Get at him. What you think about that?
First of all, the main thing is like everybody want to holler about saying Drake had all these ghost riders. So they're not giving Drake actual credit for everything that Drake is doing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's first thing. That's first thing first. I think Drake, like you said, Drake is a great entertainer. And he multitasks. He got a lot going on with himself. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, to be honest with you, Cole, I don't really honestly I'm not really up to speed. I'm just going, I chime in early in the morning on the radio when I get off work. I'm not really following that
Mm-hmm.
because when guys start, when you can go okay, rapping, battle rapping, I can follow you. But when you start going with throwing body shots at each other and you going below the belt, now you took my attention away from it. I really stopped following it. And this morning, I just only
Mm-hmm.
just picked up on it this morning when the other little part came about and when Drake clapped back, you know. But other than that, I really, you know, just I'm bits and pieces of it. So I really probably I don't know
Okay.
how far you've been following it. I stopped following
Right.
when guys start when they start going below the belt. I left it alone.
Right. You left it alone. All right. Her just real quick, because I want to kind of stay on this, man, as far as we get more and more people coming in. So when I talk about as far as the business of Drake and how big of a business this is, I'm gonna share this real quick and I'm gonna see if you can see this. We got Coach, man. Coach coming up in here. Oh yeah, we finna have a show tonight, man. Hold on, I'm gonna bring Coach Brown up to the stage real quick. Coach Brown.
What's up?
Man, we in here, man, chopping it up. I got DP on here. I got Coach Brown on here, man. We keeping the streak going. We looking at the game. I'm gonna reset the show. 64-37, Minnesota is up. Right now, it's looking bad for them boys out in Denver right now, man. They struggling. They look like they getting beat down left and right. So I kind of want to kick things off, starting off with the Kendrick and the Drake beef. So where I was at was I was about to share this. And this is where me and DP was kind of talking about just the business of where it started at to where it's at right now. DP kind of said that he left this battle alone once they started hitting below the belt. All right. I've been getting bits and pieces of it, but again, I'm around it. I'm hearing the songs every day. I got a son that's into it, my wife into it. Everybody's kind of into it because again, it's a distraction. It's keeping our minds off certain things. But let me share this real quick. And it's basically from Forbes. All right. Just to show you how big of a business this is right now with what they're doing. All right. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
It says the Kendrick Lamar feud timeline. Drake denies certified pedophile allegations and claims he fed Lamar false information. Okay. Now, in the world that we living in right now, it's so much going on in the world. Last time I checked, man, it's an election year. We dealing with so much craziness going on in the world left and right. Forbes decide to and again, this is Forbes business, break down the timeline of all of this. All right. Drake continues his long running but still escalating beef with Kendrick Lamar on Sunday night before releasing The Heart Part 6 in response to Lamar's Not Like This, which labeled Drake as a certified pedophile. As the feud continues to rapidly grow and included other rappers. All right. So again, May 5th, Drake denied Lamar's latest claim about his history as a flat out stated, I've never been with no one under the age. All right. So he said that on May 5th. Then I ain't gonna even front. If you haven't heard this Metro Boomin, BBL Drizzy, he came out with a instrumental and he wanted other rappers to rap on it. And it's funny. This stuff is entertaining. It's funny, but kind of going back to what you were saying, DP, it can't spill out into the streets because we all know it's somebody in the entourage, somebody that's going to get their feelings hurt, that's going to bring the action to the actual guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You know,
so it's crazy, right?
Right. It's crazy. I have no problem. I have no problem when y'all just battle rapping. You can battle rap. You can do all that type of stuff. Just like when Biggie and Pop went at it, they he clapped at him, and then Pop clapped back at him. We hit him up, and then Biggie came out who shot him. Biggie clapped right back at him, and they told Biggie, "Don't you do this song?" I heard Biggie said, "No, I'm doing this." And Biggie went ahead and did it out on LA. And it went from there. Now, that was that. But I'm just saying, but you can't go out here and start sending out false information and you calling guys pedophile. You talking about hope your mama die. I kill your kids. I'm talking about if you really heard, that's what they saying, B. Damn. They ain't talking about kids, hoping kids. killed? Yeah, you ain't heard all that.
Oh yeah, I'm up to speed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you
No,
talking about
and
kids
it's and
getting
like you
killed.
said, and then you throwing allegations at other people, and it's kind of like one of them things where everybody and anybody can get it. I think at some point, man, you got to start waving a white flag, man, and just basically just saying like I've been saying for the longest, man, a lot of this stuff is just wrestling. You know, this is modern day wrestling, you know, until it get to a point where I won't be surprised if Kendrick and Drake basically, again, feeding each other information, hey, or calling each other on the stream, just like we doing like this, saying, all right, what we finna do next, you know, because again, all of this stuff is entertainment. And if we not selling records, we not selling our shows, you know, we're not selling merchandise, then what do we need to do to get people's attention? All right, let's start a fake beef. Coach Brown, you been keeping up with it?
Not really, but I can tell you right now, it's the cat's out the bag. Just listening to y'all with it, saying that it can't spill out and all that, dude. BT working in education, man. These kids going there. They going there. They ain't gonna it's somebody out there, man. They ain't got nothing else, and they gonna take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? The cat's out the bag. That we even talking about it and done got this far, man. You know,
only thing can happen, B. Only thing I can say this. I don't think it happened is this, B. If it's true, now if it's true, only thing that can happen, it's gonna take a pioneer, somebody that those young guys look up to, and can bring them guys together and say, hey, come on, man, y'all going a little too far with this. You know, y'all talking about guys being pedophile, you talking about killing each other's families and hoping kids get killed. That's the only way if it's true now if it's true, that's the only way it's gonna stop. Because every day, like I said this morning, Drake clapped back. I'm just waiting to see what Kendrick's gonna do. Either Kendrick gonna clap back tonight or Kendrick gonna clap back first thing in the morning. So it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop.
Right.
It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop.
Right. No. But let me ask you this: what OG do people respect in order to kind of come to in between this? You're not finna go get a Jay-Z.
No,
you're not finna who?
Snoop right now.
Really?
Snoop ain't got to see y'all think Snoop ain't got to rap, but them guys look up to Snoop. Snoop is a straight entertainer. Snoop doing everything. Cause see, Jay-Z ain't.
But Snoop had a chance. But Snoop had a chance in chiming in when they first released the track with him and Tupac on it, and Snoop was like, "Ah, man, I'm going back to sleep on it." He knew how big it was gonna get. He didn't want to take sides, and Snoop is like a master politician in the game of music or hip hop in entertainment. I'm just gonna say entertainment. He didn't want to pick sides, so he left it alone. I think got to be somebody a little bit above Snoop.
But B, see, you talking about when Biggie and Pac was going at it. Okay, that was then. We talking now.
No. I'm talking about when this Kendrick Lamar Drake situation just happened. Now you know they came out with a song where Tupac estate told Drake to pull it down, or they was gonna sue him.
Yeah, I saw that.
You ain't heard that one?
No, I no. Yeah, I heard bits and pieces of it, but I didn't follow too much of it.
Right. So it was an AI Snoop and an AI Tupac that Drake conjured up and had them rapping on the side of Drake, like basically telling Kendrick Lamar, like, come on, man, we've been waiting on you. Yada, yada, yada. When Snoop heard about it, he went to his Instagram and said, I said, what? I did what? Man, I'm going back to sleep. And he said it in a joking way. But at the same time, I think he knew how big this feud was finna get. He didn't want to pick sides during that time. What I'm saying is, I feel like, it has to be somebody of OG, older stature that kind of get these guys in the room to say, look, this is what we not finna do. But again, who's going to be brave enough to do that? They've been saying for the longest that hip hop should have been had a union, but they never been able to get they situation together in order to come to the table on something like that.
Well, if you saying that They already touched Snoop, and Snoop didn't do nothing to it. I mean, now you start going down the line, like you said, Jay-Z ain't finna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think they would have looked up to? Ice Cube really out of the picture. Ice Cube out of the picture. He ain't studying rap no more. LL just ain't, he's entertainer now.
Nah,
He ain't into no rapping.
nah.
So I'm just trying
I think it would have had to be Snoop or Dre, or Snoop or Jay-Z at this point.
That's all I say. You heard what I said. That's why I said you already shot Jigga down and said Jigga wasn't gonna do it. So when you said Jigga wasn't gonna do it, you see the first time I threw it out, it would have to be Snoop. That's only two that I think can really grab them guys and put them guys and say, come on, dog. Come on now. Y'all going a little too far with this. We don't want things in.
Right,
we don't want things to end up like Pac and Biggie. Because that's where if this true, that's what it's going. It's going to Pac and Biggie.
Right.
That's where it's going.
So set aside the difference in where it has went so far, musically, based on the music and the music that you've heard.
I don't mean to cut you off. 75-44. It's looking bad.
Man, it's a wrap, man. Yeah, man. It's
looking
wrap,
bad.
Man. They might as well put the subs in, man, before somebody else get hurt, and just and put them boys on ice, man. So we about to get to it. So just real quick, give me your scenario of who you think winning, who you think won the battle, just based on the music that you heard. Who came out with the best song that if you liked or didn't like?
Kendrick came out. Kendrick came out with some stuff, man. Kendrick, and then, but I'm saying they went back and forth, and then Drake came back. Cause like I told you earlier, B, Drake he wasn't fighting one person. He wasn't battling with Kendrick. Drake was going against 3 and 4 people. They were shooting shots at Drake. So Drake didn't go at Kendrick. He was going at 2 and 3 other people. Everybody was going at Drake because everybody trying to say about Drake and the Ghostwriters. So everybody trying to study, everybody getting their bits and pieces of it, who really had nothing to do with it. This battle supposed to be about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And then you had everybody else sneaking in, getting shots at him. So I just sit back and listen to
your boy J. Cole, he waved the white flag early and threw the towel in and was like, man, I ain't getting involved in this.
You better not, J. Cole. Man. You better not. You did right. He did right.
Man, Coach, before we move on, who do you have, man? Give me your take. Who you got? You got J. Cole. You got your team Drake, team Kendrick Lamar, based on what you heard.
You talking about with this battle?
Right, yeah.
I ain't got no dog in the fight, man. I ain't got no dog in the fight, man. It's all in.
Have you heard the song?
I heard bits and pieces of some of them. Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces of some of them. Yeah.
Bet. All right. Well, let's move on, man. So we talking about NBA performances, man. So first game of the night, man, the Knicks and the Pacers. I didn't get a chance to check it, but what I did do, I looked up the box scores, and one thing that stood out for me with the box score is that man, Halliburton didn't show up. I feel like he didn't show up, man, and it's one of them things where if he don't have a stellar series, man, it might be hard for the Pacers to kind of pull this through.
Well, before the game was even announced tonight, it was a possibility that Halliburton was not going to even play tonight. He's dealing with back injuries, so that's why he didn't have. I watched the whole game, so you going off the box score, but I watched the whole game, and because I just want to see his.
The Knicks better go on and handle their business.
You got me.
I got you. Hold on, I'm gonna add my partner Smooth, man. We got Smooth in the building, man. Mr. Sports Talk. Here we go. I'm a platform Sports Talk. I'm gonna bring him on up on the panel, man. And we gonna chop it up, man. This brother know his hoops, man. He know his basketball. What's up with you, Chief? How you doing?
Hey, hold on real quick. Let me go ahead and turn on my volume here so I can watch the game and have it on mute. Here we go. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
How you doing there? What's up?
Man, doing good. I had to hop on tonight, man. These games tonight had me wanting to go ahead and talk some basketball. So I'm ready tonight, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it then.
So we doing a round table. We had DP. So just based on, you said you saw the game, And like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
watched the whole game.
I saw the box score.
No,
So
watching
give me your
the
assess what's going on.
well, watching the box score don't tell the whole picture of the game. Like I told you earlier, Halliburton, like you said, your main thing was you looked at the box score and you looked at the box score. Halliburton had a terrible game tonight, and like I told you, he wasn't supposed to play tonight. That report already came out earlier during the day. He's dealing with back strain, so I don't know if he said he was going to check it after he did shoot around and he went ahead and played. And honestly, he didn't play that. If you look at his minutes plays, he didn't play that much. He didn't play that much, but he didn't have a good stamp. He didn't have his normal stamp that he normally put on the game. He didn't put the stamp on the game. Okay, now let's get to the game at hand. It was a good game going back and forth. It was a good game. New York came out swinging. Indiana came back. Indiana came right back. My thing was that as the game went on, got going on, I think Indiana got away from what they was doing at first. They got away from it, and when they got away from it, that Jalen Brunson, man.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what. Hey, man, I don't know. Even though I hate New York, I hate them. I'm a Boston to the day I die. If you cut me right now, I'm all green blood gonna shoot out of me. But man, did you ever thought this kid was that good when he was over there playing in Dallas next to Luka? So do you actually think did Luka actually hold this guy back? Was Luka holding him back?
Man,
Smooth, go ahead, chime in. What you got, Smooth?
I'm asking y'all, do you think Luka was holding this guy back? Because do you think hold on, let me finish 1 second. Brunson been on it just 1 year, right? His first year?
No, 2 years, I think.
This is second year.
Okay, is it second year?
Mm-hmm.
With the Knicks. Hold on, but I could be wrong. Let me look it up.
No,
he's talking about the Mavericks. I want to say
no. I'm saying Brunson first year with the Knicks, right?
No, it's the second season with the Knicks.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn, he played last year. We had a did he deal with them
I'm
last year?
pulling it up right now.
Yeah, he played with them last year.
I thought the guy
I'm
was free
looking at his
agent.
career stats.
Because recall Kyrie played with last year and Jalen was gone already.
Right, but I'm trying to think. I don't remember New York. I don't remember Bronson. So big body Bronson played.
2022, 2023 was his first year. He played 68 games and he averaged 24 points a game. So him playing in New York was the reason why he was on the world team going into last season. So they saw something in him going into last year. So that's where he at. So
so let me get back to what I was saying. Okay, so fine, second year. This guy's saying what? What is that? 5'11"? Was he
6'2"?
He's 6'2"?
6'2".
He just got a big body,
6'2".
I guess. He just got a big body, I guess.
Bulldog, like a big bulldog.
Man, the shots that this guy, I mean, that's why I told everybody, and people thought I was crazy for saying this. Giannis is not first team all NBA. Bronson got to take his spot. Bronson got to take that spot. I don't care how they put it on there. Bronson got to take that spot as first team all NBA.
But do they do guard, and 3 frontline people for all NBA? They're not going to just put all guards on there.
Okay, no, you're not going to put all guards, but you're going to make an exception to somebody. Somebody got to, man, there's no way in the world you can leave that man out first team all NBA. What you think, Cole? What you think, Smooth? Smooth, what you think?
Go ahead.
So you said Brunson should take over whose spot?
Giannis.
That ain't going to happen.
But do y'all think Giannis? So I mean, y'all did. Do y'all think Giannis is an all first team all NBA player this year?
Yeah, I do.
How?
Well, first team. I mean, it's going to go to the guy. So you got the Joker. He's in MVP contentions. You got him. Who else you got? You got Joker. You got Shea Gilchrist. He's not going to take his spot.
Okay,
that's the guard spot. So
right. Yeah.
Okay. So which 2 guards y'all got? You got SGA and who?
Luka.
I would have to look. I haven't looked at it all year, but I just based off I know SGA. He's in the contentions for
Let me
MVP, so
tell you.
he got to be up there.
Here's my five.
Let's just look and see who the finalists. Go ahead.
My five. Luka is not going. Just on the strength of you're not playing no game. We just saying five. I'm going with Joker, Jason, Luka, SGA, and Bronson. I'm letting Luka go to that forward. I'm taking Luka off the guard spot. Luka can go be a forward. You can put Jason at the other forward. I'm going SGA, and I'm going with Bronson.
You're gonna have SGA, Giannis, Joker, Luka, and Tatum.
He got Luka can stay there. Luka can go to the Luka can go to that forward. Giannis got to come off. Giannis ain't no. That man went to the Bronson put his team in the number 2 spot this year. Milwaukee went to the number 6 spot. And they got bounced in the first round.
And the reason why, because who was hurt? Who got hurt?
Giannis got hurt.
Yes, that's exactly why they're in the spot they're in right now.
But we
got Big Guard in the building. Hold on, DP, man. I'm gonna reset the show real quick. But get your thoughts together for your MVP. I'm introducing, man, Big Guard, man. Turn your phone sideways, big dog, man. We right in this conversation of
I can get it. I'm about to log into my computer.
All
right. Go ahead. I'm with you. Go ahead. DP, go ahead. Finish up. Smooth, go ahead. Jump in.
I'm just saying, Smooth. I'm saying you saying they lost on the strength of Giannis being down. Injuries is part of the game, Smooth. Injuries is part of the game. Look at Embiid. Embiid easily front runner. Embiid would have been a front runner. He right now would be the MVP. That man averaged more points than minutes before he got hurt. He averaged more points before minutes. Nobody has ever done that in the NBA but Will. So,
but the way they have it set up as far as all NBA, they not putting all the 5 best players in the league. I think they breaking them down by positions.
Exactly.
Okay, you can put
it ain't how it used to be.
Right.
But you can put Luka. You can throw Luka in with the forward. You ain't got to put Luka as a guard.
You can't because
Luka is a point guard.
I know that was it. Man, if they beat Bronson off, y'all gonna be in trouble,
change
man.
the rules to get. Here go my thing, and I'm gonna let Coach Brown.
Man.
Brunson, man, had an amazing run. They got the number 2 seed in the East. He had an amazing run leading up into the playoffs, and he keeping it going. But to have to bump SGA and bump Luka based on but them the 2 guards though. So you was just saying take Giannis off of there.
You goddamn right. Yes. You goddamn right. Giannis ass come off there. I'm pulling the step back. Man, look how many games Giannis played this year. Because I don't have my laptop in front of me. I think Giannis played.
Yeah, so no, that would be the reason that they were hurt. That if anything, that would be the reason that he would come off. Based on he didn't play enough games. He didn't meet the criteria. So right now I'm gonna pull this up for
I'm not talking about for MVP. I ain't talking for MVP or none of that, Brian. Because when they going on first team, all NBA, they don't. It's not a number of games played for that. That's only for max money and stuff like that, and for NBA for individual awards. That's when they start using the number of games played.
So Giannis has played 73 games this year, so he's more than qualified.
Yeah, he played 73. Okay. So he only missed 9 games.
Exactly.
He missed 9 games.
He's more than qualified to be on the All NBA team.
Okay, I ain't never said Smooth. I never said I don't want him. I want him to have the numbers to play. I don't care what it was. Brunson, I hate him. But dog, you got to get this man his debt. You got to give him his due diligence. The man has played and he's still doing it. And he's still doing it at 6'2". He's still doing it. I mean, the man he's put his name in the books now. The man that scored 40 points in 4 playoff games straight. 4.
But here's the thing: the All NBA team is based off of regular season, not playoffs.
Okay, but coach, look at his regular season numbers. You got the laptop right in front of you, Smooth. Pull up his numbers and pull up Giannis' number. How about that?
No, he averaged 26 a game this year. He put up number, and they was the number 2 seed in the East. So
Okay.
I mean, it's valid, but I'm not taking that man off of that.
Hold on.
I'm not taking Giannis off of that for him.
Wow, Giannis averaged 30.4 points a game with 11 reads and 6 assists.
Oh man, come on, man.
How many games Giannis played?
73.
Okay.
So, like I said, they're still on.
Can I ask you that? Giannis did all that, and he still almost fell into the play-in. He did all that and almost fell into the play-in.
Because he got injured.
No, but I'm still saying, Coach, he played, Smooth, he played 73 games. He only missed 9 games. He missed 9 games.
He got injured throughout the last, 2 weeks of the season?
Okay. 2 weeks of the season, you probably scaling back games. Ain't that many games left. Ain't that many games left in the last 2 weeks of the schedule, Smooth. Ain't that many games left.
If you have the Eastern Conference that is, let's say, 2 or 3 teams are within 1 or 2 games of each other, that matters. And that's why the Knicks was able to bump up from the 6th spot or the 5th spot to the 2nd spot. So, things happen. Unfortunately, it happened to Giannis, and we are where we are today. And that's why the Bucks aren't in the 2nd round facing the Knicks right now, and the Pacers are.
Okay, Coach. Smooth. Who is your team, Smooth? What team do you like?
So let me go ahead and put this out there now. I'm a huge LeBron James fan. So whatever team I'm following. So I don't have like that outside of the Lakers. I don't have that. That's my squad team. I'll say that now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So
just to reset the show, fellas, man, we got the score 80-58, man. Minnesota just kind of just running away with these boys. Yeah, man, I brought my young fella up in here, man. He giving us a different outlook, man. As you know, we some old heads up here, man. This guy, man, he got his a threshold in the game right now, man. He do podcasts, he do videos, man. He got so much stuff going on. Big God, man, tell everybody, man, what you got going on, what you bring to the table, and then we're gonna move on with some of these topics real quick.
I mean, well, for me, I just kind of bring a new wave of media, giving kind of the voice to the voiceless, I would say. More so, creative marketing, branding for players, but with me, it's just, a new flavor of media, a former hooper who have done it, who's definitely just given the imprint of media without the major machine like the NBA or some type of coat tag. So that's really what I do. So just bringing a sense of rawness from the city. So that's really it.
So we touched on well, right now we touching on the Knicks and the Pacers. Just looking at that series, man, and we brought up Jalen Brunson. Is it anybody else that stand out in that series that can be an impact player? I'm gonna go with you, Big Guard, and then I'm gonna pass it around to Smooth, Coach Brown, and then DP. You bring it on home. Another impact play in the series.
We talking about from the Knicks or the Pacers, or it don't matter?
The Knicks, Pacers, and just throughout the series, because we just got through saying Brunson showed up tonight where Halliburton didn't show up. Is there anybody else that needs to play big, or do we have any dark horses that can emerge as like the next big thing in this series from your standpoint?
Yeah, I think Tyrese got to match the energy. When you got 2 all-star caliber PGs battling, Jalen Brunson having the year he had, I definitely think on the other end he has to really match the energy. But me personally, I always think Josh Hart, is a big X factor for the Knicks. So I think he's not somebody who's going to emerge, but I think he's somebody who's going to constantly do his job. Just being Villanova boys, these guys, I always look at the Knicks as like corporate. That's like a corporate structured basketball team now. So for me, it's going to be real hard to beat them until they get to another team like the Celtics, who going to game plan and be able to utilize their size. But as far as Indiana, I just think Halliburton got to match the energy. I think if he can match the energy, he give it a series. He got enough pieces over there to at least take him to 6 or 7. So I'm really going with the All-Star, man. The All-Star gotta come through. The All-Star gotta come through.
All right. So what you think, Smooth, is for any emerging player that needs to step out of the box, or who I know we saying that some of these guys are going to cancel each other out, but who's going to be the X factor in that series with the Pacers and the Knicks?
I'm piggybacking off a big guard, Josh Hart. Seeing that game, and he reminded me of what John Starks brought to the Knicks back in the day. And he has that energy, and playing New York, it's a big deal. They haven't been to conference finals and NBA finals in almost 15 some years. I just love what he brings to the table. He has that grit. So to me, he's that X factor that Jalen Brunson will need to carry the Knicks, not just with this series, but beyond into the NBA playoffs.
Coach Brian, what you think? Any emerging players?
What's jumped out at me tonight, man, they was in New York, and New York scored, what was the score? 121 to 118, something like that.
They beat about 4.
When I looked at it, they were up. When I looked at it, Indiana was up.
Indiana was up for most of the game. That's what I'm saying. For a lot of the game, it was tight. It was back and forth, and they fell in at the end of the game. But that's a lot of points, man, for New York to have to score. They're going to have to score 120 points every game to beat them. That's a lot of points for. Can Brunson score 40 every night?
Yeah,
I think he can.
I don't think. I ain't sure, because what jumped out at me was, man, Indiana got a lot of layups, and they was they looked a lot faster than the Knicks.
Well,
they looked a lot faster. I'm looking at Siakam. I don't see who matches up New York.
OG. Him and OG. You must have watched the game tonight. Him and OG.
Yeah, I saw OG. And OG, the OG is a defense guy, but he can't go up and down with Siakam.
And at the point, he don't have to go up and down with him, Coach. Trust him.
What is Indiana? Indiana gonna go up and down. They gonna go up and down. And can what's the big guy for
Mitchell Robinson,
big white guy?
Robinson. I'm talking the center.
Number 55, whatever his name is. Can he keep up? Can he keep up with Miles Turner? And can the other dude keep up with Siakam? That because the role play, you look at, they won by 4, and you just talking about how bad Halliburton played. He ain't gonna play that bad all the time.
Okay,
the Knicks better get both games at home.
Okay, but I'm saying it.
Man, looking at the Knicks starting lineup, man, all of them dudes produced. You got 13, 43, 24, 25. Man, that all
they
them dudes
at home.
Play. Was it just
the
energy of New York?
They did exactly. They did what they were supposed to do at home.
But here's the deal,
and like I say, the series don't begin till somebody lose at home. And I'm looking at the size and Brunson going. He get a lot of points in the paint. Is he gonna get? Can he get 40 every night? Because he gonna have to. If they gonna do, he gonna have to get 40 in Indiana. They gonna go up and down. It's gonna be a.
Well, Coach Brown, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You watch basketball, right? And you know basketball. What have you been watching this year? What is Brunson doing all year? The man probably lead the league in points in the paint. He can do that at will. I don't know how he's doing it, but he can do it at will. The man know how to score when he get down. When he get in that paint, he know how to score. So him getting 40 ain't the question. The question is, long Thibodeau don't run them guys in the ground. That's the problem. They're not getting no production. They're not getting no production from their bench.
Hey, man, you hit it on the nose, because I've been saying it for the longest now. I love Tibbs as far as the type of guys that he got, but he's known for running players in the ground. And the first thing that I'm saying when I'm looking at somebody like Brunson, is he going to be durable enough, or is any of them other guys going to be durable enough to be able to withstand this type of game? Like, this is an old school 90s type of, Indiana Pacers. Like they built for it. They like watch nemesis against each other.
Reggie Miller,
Indiana play like a Western Conference team, man. Indiana play like a Western Conference team. They running the floor. They getting up and down, man. And like you say, can New York score 120, 125 points a game for
Brian, you got your laptop in front of you, right? Pull that New York, pull that game up New York and Indiana tonight. Look at the minute.
Go ahead.
You got it up?
Yeah, the minutes on who?
Minutes played.
The bench.
Go down. No, never the bench. Give me the starters. Give me everybody that play because he ain't going no more than 7 deep, 7, 8 deep.
Who you talking about? For Thibodeau or you talking about for the Pacers?
For Thibodeau. I ain't talking about for Indiana. I'm talking for Thibodeau.
Man, Thibodeau played everybody. Thibodeau played everybody the whole game. 44 minutes, 48 minutes, 44 minutes.
That's what I'm trying to explain
minutes, 42 minutes.
He gonna run
the boys in the ground, man.
That's what I'm saying. And I think Indiana, for those that didn't watch the game, it was 2 bad plays by the Laguard for Indiana with the LeBrays in his head. What's his name?
Demar. Demar, ain't it?
Yeah, Demar. He fouled Brunson twice before the ball got inbound, which the game was a 1 possession game, which allowed both times Brunson to shoot a free throw and for Knicks and New York get the ball. They had a chance to at least get a 3 to either tie the game or whatever, but he made 2 dumb fouls. 2 dumb fouls. Not one time, he did it twice, and the ball was not inbound. And the ball not inbound, you get 1 shot and the ball. So it's just dumb stuff like that those guys was doing that kind of put the game out of reach. And then they let Brunson, because they had Brunson under control in the first 2 quarters, because he only scored 3 points in the second quarter. Then he turned around and scored only I think 7 to 8 points in the third quarter. All the points came in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, he went crazy on them. I think he scored 16 to 18 points in the fourth quarter.
So we talking about the players' contribution and you kind of hit on as far as the style and the coaching styles. But let me ask you this: as far as the what strategic moves will the coaches make at going into the series? Because the playoffs is all about adjustments. What kind of adjustments can be made when we look at game 2 versus a game 3? Now, we just got through looking at everybody's roster. We saw that the Knicks ran folks in the ground. Is it somebody else on the roster for the Knicks? Is it somebody else on the roster for Indiana that we haven't seen yet, that they kind of sit back waiting to say, all right, we're going to make this type of adjustment? Do we need to sit Halliburton? Do we have another young shooting guard, another young point guard that can play more minutes than TJ McConnell and have him playing probably 40 minutes a game?
Halliburton ain't gonna
what you think of that?
Halliburton gonna play. I personally, like I said.
So talk about coaching straight. Like, is it something that the coaches can do different, or have we seen everything right now?
Well, sometimes I say this, Coach. I say this. I understand that Indiana, they play anywhere from 10, 11 guys in the regular season. I think sometimes he got to shorten that. He got to shorten that roster. He got to shorten that bench up a little bit in the playoff. See, in the playoff, it's not like it's like, huh?
He played 9 tonight.
He played more than 9 tonight.
I'm seeing 9.
He only played 9?
I'm seeing 9.
I thought it was 10.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was only 9 guys that checked in the game.
Okay, he played 9 guys. Normally he played 10, 11. He don't play 10 guys like that. But come playoff time, you got to realize something. These were guys who are built for this. And the same thing, like we saying that Tia will run a guy in the ground. But at this time of the year, this playoff time, it's like, hey, I got to go with my horses. Where I was going 10 deep, I'm only going 7 to 8 deep. I'm not going. The minutes that I was giving you, those minutes are going to my starters. I understand. Huh?
I believe a strategy what Tibbs. I believe a strategy what Tibbs is doing now, though. I think he knew he had to get the first one in New York. I think always you want to win the ones at home. He's gonna give Indiana one. He's gonna give Indiana one at the crib for sure. Like, hand it to him on a silver platter, double digit, lay it off. But I think the ones in the city, you got to get those, because to me, this is serious that I feel will go the distance. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'll go 7. I think it'll go 7.
So you got to protect home. And if you could get one on the road, just one, you all right.
That's
Right now,
that's when it's gonna start. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's hard for New York to win, it's hard for Indiana to win in New York. Like that's the stage. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the calls and where Knicks basketball is at right now. Come on, man. We know they pushing for the Boston and the Knicks. That's gonna be the mega prize fight right there. New York versus Boston. So like at the end of the day, Tibbs know if we can control home, like he said, Jalen Brunson getting 40 ain't gonna be nothing. He's gonna be at that line. The man, daddy, the coach, they know what to run. The strategy is there. He gonna get that. I think the biggest thing now is Tibbs gonna protect home, give him one, but they know it's gonna go the distance. But we setting up the New York and Boston. Nobody want to see.
Go ahead,
Boston.
Smooth. What you got to say about that, Smooth? I see you want to chime in. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Hey, on the flip side to what Coach Brown said earlier about Pascal Siakam, I'm just not confident that he's the kind of player right now that if Halliburton is having another bad game, that he can take over a game. I don't see that. I don't have the confidence that he can do that at this time. And if he cannot do that, then that's going to be
Smooth. Was you not watching that Milwaukee series?
Yeah, but that was.
You watched that Milwaukee series because Siakam murdered them.
That was that series. I'm really big on when the pressure is when the lights are brighter and you're getting deeper into the playoffs. Do you have it in you to step up and do your thing? And I'm not sure that Pascal Siakam can do that right now.
And Jalen Brunson, you said Jalen Brunson can.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Pico, you hold on 1 second. I know you got something to say about that. But to you, Smooth, let me explain something to you, Smooth. He played against Milwaukee. Milwaukee can't check me right now. They can't check me. Now he's going up against OG. He going against OG, that a guy that's stride, who now, remember, they both played at Toronto together. So they know each other moves now. They practice with each other every day. So now now I'm going at your ass. Because in practice, if you play basketball, it's many times you want to tell guys, man, you was on another team, I'll bust your ass.
Right.
I said, now,
right. So hold on. So you just said that Milwaukee can't play defense, correct?
Hell no.
Exactly. But the Knicks can play defense. Is that correct?
That is correct. They can do nothing else.
That's my point.
But I'm still saying that one thing about Pascal, he can get his money. But see, that was Coach Brown was saying that. I think Coach Brown was saying that he put the big difference. I was trying to explain to Coach Brown. But
wait a minute.
What happened?
Man,
I told you, man, DP, man, he bring that, man. We got to have a canister on the side, man, when he start firing up. But we talking about coaching strategy. So we saying that Tibbs was gonna get out coached, or we saying that Carlisle got some in his back pocket. But you got to protect home, right?
Yeah, it's chess, not checkers. This is a high elite basketball.
My whole thing is, man, I ain't sure how many points the Knicks can score. That's the whole thing. I'm not sure how many points they play. Everything went tonight. It was a defensive team. They gave up 118 points at home, and they lead guard didn't have a good game.
What Philly was doing, what the Philly series was about, they was putting up hundreds in the Philly series.
But that ain't Philly's game. Philly is not. They not trying to go. They wasn't trying to go up and down. They want the big boy to touch. The big boy.
But the more you go up and down,
Indiana is getting it out the net and pushing it up the floor. Did you see? Did you watch? And who stuck out to me player wise, man? Obi Toppin got a chance to make himself some money in this.
Yeah,
He's big.
Sure.
He was running the floor. He was shooting.
He was doing that in New York, though.
He did a freaking East Bay funk dunk doing a playoff game.
Into his legs, man, on the fast break, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Wow,
and Indiana, the big boy from Indiana, what's the center name? The black dude.
Miles Turner?
No, for the Knicks. I'm sorry.
Stein, is that the big white
the black
boy?
dude? The black dude. He hurt.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, he was out there on one leg, man. He was out there like he was on a pogo stick, man. You know, and so I don't know, man. You know, they got a lot of layups, and the white guy ain't gonna block shots. He not gonna do it. Mitchell Robinson would guard the rim. I don't know, man.
Right.
The Knicks better handle.
But I mean, it's an atmosphere, like we said, man. Anytime that the Knicks and the Lakers have a good product, you can see the NBA swaying that way to make sure we can get those marquee games with the Garden going crazy, going bananas. We got to make sure we get that product every time down. We don't want to see
the Battle of the Gardens. Got to be the Eastern Conference Finals. The Battle of the Gardens. TD and Madison.
And I mean, it makes it better just to sell the rest of this playoffs, because I mean it's at a point now where, I mean, hey, this is we seeing the emergence of some new stars, you know, and so we got to make sure that we keep the product nice and hot for that it can bring in newer fans. You know, the old regime is headed out, you know, so we got to make sure that we do that. So again, recap, we got Minnesota 87, Denver 67. What do we think about what's going on in this series? Let's start with you, Smooth. What's your take on this series?
So on your last podcast, when I guess the big topic is Ant the next Jordan or whatever, what was the major consensus about that? Was everyone saying that he is, or did they say someone else?
No, just the fact that we seeing what he's doing right now at age 22. We brought up the fact that, you know, the USA team usually they pick the Jackson and went down again. That's another tough one. But they usually wait to after the season to pick the all NBA team.
Well,
usually you have some champions on there. The first thing we said is that, man, this USA team may not even have an NBA champion on there, but the NBA champion might be Anthony Edwards. The way he's been playing and the way he's just destroying guys left and right with this team. And right on cue, soon as I say that, he just buried another three in the corner. So yeah, I mean, he's playing out of his mind right now. To a lot of folks don't want to put that label on him, but at the same time, it's just he's emerging, and you can't deny that.
Yeah, he emerging for sure, but we gotta kill the Jordan rhetoric. I think he's a baby go. I think he's Anthony Edwards. I don't think he's something we ever seen. You know, Jordan was Jordan, but come on, man, we 30, 40 years down the line, man. We gotta push a new agenda. But
hey man, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Anthony Edwards a whole nother animal.
I think what people see in him, man, is the level he competes at, because that's what made Jordan Jordan. There was a lot of dudes that could get to the basket, dunk, and do, but he competed at such a hard level, man. That's what this guy is doing, man. The level he competes at.
Okay, I understand that, but I just want to cut y'all short, real short. Hey man, don't ever use that man MJ name with nobody. Just don't do that. Leave Black Jesus what Black Jesus is. I'm tired of all these people talking about the next Jordan. I think they named about 6 guys that supposed to be the next Jordan. Ain't nobody can stand. They want some big shoes to stand in. So the guys, I like how they doing, but don't ever miss an ant with Jordan. Don't ever do that. And I wish guys stop that. Stop it. Just stop it. That man ain't went through no battle. He ain't been battle tested. Nowhere that Michael Jordan ever been battle tested. So guys, please don't mention that man's name with Black Jesus. Please don't. Don't do it.
He is.
Let me see.
He is gonna be one of the NBA greats. So I give him the baby. He gonna be a baby goat. But I think he's Anthony Edwards, man. I don't think.
Yeah, just say Anthony Edwards. I like that. I like that, Smooth. Just say Anthony Edwards.
We ain't seen nothing. Yeah, we ain't seen nothing like AE.
Man, DP, man, you got to put some headphones in or something, baby, like man. It sounds like, man, you in a shoe.
You heard? I took my headphones on.
No, man, I can't. It sounds like an echo.
You hear?
But go. Just So let's do predictions real quick, man. While we get ready, because this looking like, man, this, like they say, start the bus, man. Just start this bus
They
on up. Let's
they in jeopardy, man. They can get swept, man.
Hey,
Denver
all
in
right. So let's
trouble.
start with you, Pat. What you give me your predictions when it comes to the Knicks, Pacers, and give me your predictions when it comes to the T-Wolves and the Nuggets.
T-Wolves and the Nuggets. Let me think. I like Minnesota personally. I like they size.
You gonna throw a number out there? In what? Minnesota in what? In 4?
Shit, in 5 at the most, man. The way it's looking. Minnesota in 5. Shit. I don't see where Denver ain't competing, man. At home.
Denver might get swept, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. I don't want to say that, but yeah, I want to get, maybe they can get one game. The Joker can get 50 or whatever, man. But they in trouble.
Now, see, that comment right there. That comment right there is why I would say Anthony Edwards. He looks like Jordan physically with the eyes and the facial structure, but his game reminds me of Kobe Bryant more than Jordan.
But all them want
shout out to Ronell on that.
Okay, but all them guys mark their game from Jordan. So if you say he get his game from Kobe marked his game from Jordan.
True. I mean, you know, he wanted to be the closest thing to Jordan, but of course, we all know he still wasn't Jordan. But I still feel like I would say Anthony Edwards at this time he reminds me more of Kobe than
he's fine-tuned his skills to the point where it's how can I say, he's fine-tuned his skills to the point where the footwork is there. He's practiced that, and yeah, you're right. It looks more like a Kobe-esque type of game than anything. Just as far as how he's following through on this jump shot. Jordan
he's
was a
way
big
more
three-point
likable
shooter,
than all these guys.
Oh, you talking about with Kobe and
Hold up. BT, you can finish. My bad.
No, you good. No, we doing predictions. Smooth, go ahead with yours.
Man, the Minnesota Soul Snatchers are going to sweep the Denver Nuggets, man. I mean, Denver is shook. They haven't seen a team that, I mean, they're literally playing like their team name. They're playing like a pack of wolves, and Denver has no answer to what the Wolves are bringing, and they're hungry. They are ready. They want this moment. They're being led by Anthony Edwards. They're doing all this right now without Rudy Gobert. That's
right.
Huge. I ain't even pay that much attention to that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the baby tonight.
Yeah. I can't piggyback on that, Brian. Here's the deal is, okay, Minnesota went down 1-2 up there in that altitude. This was a series.
Oh, we can't hear you no more.
Can you hear me?
Nah, man, it sound like you underwater.
Yeah, you kind of going in and out, DP.
You got it.
Say something. Yeah, you got an echo on your sound. Take your headphones out and just talk to us. Let's see how it sounds.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Talk.
Can you hear me?
That was better. Yeah. Take them out. Yeah, take them out.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this. Okay, I'm saying this. Game 3 gonna be the real big stamp to this whole series. I think if Minnesota go home and win Game 3, I think they'll sweep them then. But if Denver go up there and win Game 3, I'll take Minnesota in 6. Like I told you from day one, Minnesota in 6, not in 5, not a sweep.
Okay.
And I told you that before the series even started.
I just really started doing a deep dive on Minnesota because, like, I'm not going to even front. I just really started cranking up, man, when the playoffs hit. But I started looking at the way this team was assembled, and I'm like, man, they got some dogs out there that they can throw some bodies, man. These dudes are young and scary, so I knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Denver. But Big Goy, go ahead. Who you got as far as your predictions?
Hey, real quick, and to add on to that, BT, for a majority of the year, Minnesota was the best team overall in basketball until like the last couple weeks of the season, and they have the best defense in all the league as well.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing I saw. I said, man, they ain't got a double team nobody. Big Gobert that's just throwing, man, can just body to body any of the bigs that they gonna see moving forward. But that's and you got the best player playing like the best player.
You know what? They think though too. They got a formula though, man. The only little guy they got, man, is Mike Conley.
Right.
That's the only small guard they got. And the other ball handler, Edwards do, and everybody else 6'8", 6'9". That ain't good. Like say if they run up against Dallas, they'll lock Kyrie up. They'll lock them up just on their size alone, running their size at them, man. You ain't gonna get no layups under the basket because of the big guys. And then on the perimeter, they got 6'7" guys that can run them shooters and stuff down. They a problem.
Right. And just another thing too, Coach, before for Big Guard get in. Remember what Denver did to Minnesota last year. They beat them 4-1 last year, but they was down 3 guys that was hurt. So they wanted this matchup this year because they lost some key players last year when they played them, and Denver beat them 4-1 last year, ran them straight out the gym. So they really wanted this matchup this year, and Denver beat them 4-1 last year, ran straight out the gym. Yeah, so they really wanted this matchup this year, and Denver beat them 4-1 last year.
Let's take us on now as far as predictions.
So they really wanted this matchup this year, and Denver beat them 4-1 last year.
Juan, can you hear me on now as far as
he steady echoing. He's steady echoing. Y'all hear that?
Smooth, you hear echo?
He's steady echoing. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Smooth, you hear echo?
He's steady echoing.
What about now?
Gone.
It's gone now.
It's gone. All right, go ahead. Man, that was on me. I must have had something else going on. Yeah, this my fault, Smooth. Yeah, I had something else going up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just think this team was assembled to beat Minnesota. I mean, this team was assembled to beat Denver with the size. So just piggybacking off what everybody else said, everybody else already hit it up on the nose. This team was definitely assembled with a lot of length and size to definitely, defeat Denver in my eyes, because we know outside of Murray, Denver is pretty big as well with AG and MPJ. So, the 2 Twin Towers in Minnesota with a dominant guard and a PG, I mean, they got the formula right now, man. Who got a better assembled team? They got every position. And a small forward is playing the position how it's supposed to be played, and I'm talking defensively and Reed. So I don't know if anybody got a better assembled team. And then I think as a superstar like Anthony Edwards, I know y'all kept mentioning Kobe and Jordan. Man, this dude is from Atlanta, man. He's about to be the most likable brother who can be authentically himself, where, Kobe and MJ won't even be able to really compete. We about to see a player who's going to be on a caliber with Allen Iverson type of love and impact. And that's what we're on the horizon of this new NBA. So that's how I'm really seeing AE. That's why I'm saying he in the league of his own. So whether he win, well, he gonna win a championship, but if he wins 6, 7, whatever, the love he's gonna get is not gonna be the untouchable that we seen Kobe and Jordan play with. This is gonna be a man of people. So, I'm rooting for AE. I think he's gonna get that AI cultural love because he been culturally himself since day one. I think even from when he committed and went to Georgia and did
down south Georgia boy.
Yeah, like he basically said he didn't need to go nowhere out of his home to be the number one pick and be who he is. So I think you can't compare none of those guys to him because he wasn't. He was created off, he was created in really, I believe, in the heart of Black America. So, and that's the A. So
Man.
AE is
Nah,
AE.
that's man. So no, man, fellas, man, I really appreciate you guys, man, chopping it up, man. Hey, we got a nice little streak going smooth, man. Tell us what you got, man, coming up on your show, man. You got some heavy hitters coming up this week.
Yeah, on the Platform Sports Talk Show goes down every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We on Facebook, we on the X, IG, YouTube, and Hot 365 Radio as well. But we have two-time world champion, the Spinks Jinx, Corey Spinks. He and his wife would be on the show. He was recently in town celebrate the opening of the Dalewood Rec Center renovations, and he became ill. And it was a huge health scare that was going on with him. And of course, his wife was right there beside him and supporting and praying, and he's doing much better now. But reached out to him, and they're going to both tell their story about what happened and what went down while they were in the loo. So we're going to talk about that, along with, of course, the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, the Cardinals and how bad they're doing right now, and whatever else is going on in the world of sports. So it's going to be very exciting. Look forward to everyone hopefully tuning in and being part of the Spinks family this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
You got to make sure you give them their intro.
Say it again.
You got to make sure we give them the intro. Did he leave here? Yeah. Can we leave here? You got to play the intro.
Man, yeah.
Right. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I got one thing. I got one thing to say before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we finna see how much of a champion Denver really are.
Uh-huh.
You know how a fighter get punched. Let's see can they punch back.
Uh-huh.
You down 2-0 and you finna go on the road. And really everybody thought that team was untouchable from last year up until this year.
Hey, I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
Huh?
Elevation too high, and all the superstars like porn stars, so they ain't got no focus. They ain't bouncing back. So
I just want to see. They said in order to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. So they down 2-0. They got their back against the wall, and they really getting punched in the mouth real good both games.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see what kind of champions they really are. Or you gonna lay down like some puppies, or you gonna come out fighting come game 3. Game 3 gonna decide the whole series. If they lose game 3,
game 3 always decides. Game 3, game 5, them the real games.
They front
them the real
like
games
BT,
right there.
Man.
So
it's over.
Man,
they front court look like BT. They ain't fighting.
Man,
no,
look,
it's over.
Look here.
They look like BT, man.
Nah,
they
yeah. So
cool. Hey, last
said they ready to get up out of here.
We
go ahead, big guard.
We disrespected Siakam, who whatever said he ain't got the switch. That man's a champion. He's already.
That's what I was gonna say, man. He the only one of the few dudes that's proven in this, man.
You know what
he got
I'm
a
saying?
ring.
Like, come on, man. That's Pascal. Like, he's already a champion. He had a whole country loving him. It ain't nothing he ain't gonna be able to do in no Indiana, man. It's still there. These guys don't change. It's what they do, especially when they foreigners. This is all they know, you know. So you know they hear, and a lot of people getting paid off them, so they on a streaky schedule. They getting the right information. You don't make it to the mountaintop in a situation, and you're not getting fed the right schemes. You know what I'm saying? You superly protected because there's multiple people getting paid off that pot. So Siakam one of the ones. That's all I gotta say about that.
Nah, that's good.
I don't know about that because Siakam, he did feed off of someone who was better than him at the time, and that was Kawhi Leonard. And I'm not sure if Indiana has someone that can compare with the Kawhi Leonard and what he brought to the Raptors and Kyle Lowry during that season. I'm just not sure. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm just not sure that Pascal Siakam can be like, you know what? Hold on, guys. Get the ball to me. I got y'all for the next 10 minutes. the 10 minutes of a game. I'm not sure he has that dog in him to do it by himself. I'm not sure of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm not sure he has that in him.
430
that's real.
got that. All right.
Let's make sure we take that conversation over to the platform sports show tomorrow, man. What time you going live, Smooth?
Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Big Goy, what you got going on, man? Let the people know what's going on.
Man, I'm next time y'all see me, man, I'm gonna be in my trailer. I'm going live stream from the trailer, man. My sports recovery trailer. So we'll be on the road this summer. May Hoops, May 24th here in the city, St. Louis. So yeah, next time y'all see me, I'll be live streaming. I'll show a little bit of the toy that I built. But yeah, we're gonna be on the live stream from the trailer, and I'm gonna be watching the game. We got to start putting the game in here. You know how they be putting the where we can watch the game.
Yeah. We be able to do all of that. I just when I do these, I be wanting to make it more like a panel show, man. And I'm Smooth helped me out with a lot of the bells and whistle, man. So I'm still learning. Like I said, I got to get all my logistics down, man. But shout out to you brothers, man, for helping me out tonight. DP, what you got going on, man? Where we gonna catch you at?
I ain't doing nothing.
What we got? We got the Celtics tomorrow. What we got? The Celtics.
Yeah,
tomorrow?
You already.
Hey.
That's all I'm worried about. I ain't tuning in to no podcast, nobody, nothing. You want to catch me? You might catch me in Boston. You might catch me in Boston tomorrow. You never know where I might be at.
Let's get it.
Cause my boys finna put it on.
Is Porzingis playing tomorrow?
No. You won't see Porzingis until the Eastern Conference Finals.
Ooh.
We don't need Porzingis for the Cavaliers, man. LeBron to be
I'm just saying this. I'm glad Big Her out. I hope he don't come back this series. He been out for the last 3 games.
Jared Allen is out.
Yeah, he out. He got his reels messed up. So we have to deal with Mobley. And they
better get him one because LeBron on his way back. So he better get him one.
Who better get one?
That's a hot take right there, man.
LeBron on his way back.
On his way back where?
Cleveland. I'm letting y'all know that. So
hey man,
y'all want it, y'all don't believe it.
Big guy. Don't do that, man. Hey. I'm tired of y'all talking about that goddamn LeBron James. See, hold up, Brian. Don't go nowhere.
Look,
hold up, Brian. Hold up, Brian. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 minute.
Go ahead.
I'm talking to Smooth because he just looked at me real good, and I'm talking to the big fella down here. Stop with this LeBron James shit. Because here the deal is, y'all keep giving LeBron passes. I'm tired of LeBron getting passes to the fact y'all using his age and the season he's playing. But guess what? He's getting all these coaches fired. But not one time are y'all blaming LeBron when these teams fail. Stop blaming these coaches. Start blaming LeBron. He never gets y'all never blame LeBron for nothing that happened. 4 coaches that got fired because of that guy.
Look at man, it's the NBA, man. It's the NBA, man. It's everybody, man. You hired to get fired, man, in the NBA. Yeah. So regardless of how many times, man, folks are bouncing from place to place, we just had. I mean, look at the landscape of the NBA right now, man. They're giving these guys 2 years, 3 years anyway. It's no LeBron slander over here, man. No LeBron slander.
What?
Pat, what you got going on, man? What you got going on, man? Look, just like how you feel about the Celtics, man. No LeBron slander.
Keeping it simple.
Ain't no LeBron slanders. Y'all just stop giving LeBron passes. Stop giving LeBron passes. Stop it. Go retire. Retire. Let him go retire then.
Pat, what you got going on, man?
Keeping it simple, man. That's it, man. I'll be down to St. Mary's, man, for that workout. That open gym.
There we go.
That's it, man.
There we go, fellas. Man, appreciate y'all, man, taking the time to chime in with me, man. Like I always say, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I like to end every broadcast, man, making sure that you're grateful for every sunrise, man, and thankful for every sunset. Fellas, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Appreciate you.